SanDiego.com presents Real Weddings, a contest in which you will decide the winners. Vote for your favorite couple by using the social media tools here. And your favorite couple could win wedding services and prizes. Check back to SanDiego.com to see which couple wins.
Hi, I'm Angela Ojeda.
And I'm Bill Guzzi.
And I'm originally from San Diego.
I'm originally from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
And we have chosen October 1st, 2011 as our wedding date. We have also chosen Harbor Island Park to be our location.
The short version is she stalked me at an after-work event.
The long version is I was coerced by friends to go to a function. We're both designers. I'm an architectural designer, and he is an interior designer for corporate interiors. And so my friends asked me to go to this thing, and I just did not want to go. And that was not my ritual for that evening, and I put up a fight but went anyways.
I wasn't going to go to the event either. It was the only reason I went is because it was being held in the building right next to the apartment where I lived. But it was a Friday night and I had nothing else to do, so I figured, what the heck, I'll go.
So friends introduced us to each other, and we talked, and 45 minutes later, we were still talking. Everybody else had walked away, and it was just the two of us. So at that point, he got called away to do some business, and I went to say my goodbyes to my friends, and was going to leave him for last to say goodbye, which is when he thinks that I stalked him, because I went up and found him at that point and said, hey, I'm leaving, and he decided to ask me out to dinner. So that's how we met.
How did you become engaged? Unfortunately, it's not a very romantic story. We both kind of had long weeks, long days, and I had come home from work, and we were just in the living room or in the dining room, just standing there kind of talking and hugging, and it was 2 days before Black Friday, and I just got the urge to propose, and I did, and I asked her if she still wanted to get married,
And I said yes.
because we had talked about it before, and she said yes, and I asked her if it was to me, and she said yes. So I said, well, why don't we go get a ring on Friday?
And that was that.
So we went out on Black Friday and spent about 2.5 hours at the jeweler.
Picking it out together.
Picking it out, and we came out with the ring.
Mine is that he is very calm, and he tends to keep me calm. I tend to get a little bit more anxious and fly off the handle sometimes, and he actually is there to say, relax, chill out. Sometimes when I don't want him to say it, but he does, and I calm down. So that's what I like about him, is that he calms me down.
Oddly enough, that's my favorite quality about Angela. It's so boring, isn't it? Just whenever I'm around her, no matter how long my day is or how stressful it is, just having her there at the end of the day, sitting together on the couch is just, can take a deep breath and totally relax and just feel that that's where I'm supposed to be.
I'm originally from San Diego. I have a very large family. I have almost 40 first cousins, some of which are parents, some of which are grandparents, and some of which are getting to be great-grandparents. We live in Richmond, Virginia. We thought about a destination wedding and where we could go.
I'm from Pittsburgh, so I have family and friends in Pittsburgh and also down in Florida where my dad's side of the family lives. So anywhere we were going to have a wedding, it's going to be a destination wedding for everybody else but us. we thought about Vegas at first, and that sounded a little cheesy. We couldn't come up with a good way to have a nice wedding in Vegas. So we decided to have it in San Diego. With Angela's large family there, it would just logistically just made sense. She either has to get hurt or make some kind of ordeal all the time. She's fallen down the stairs, fallen off the washing machine, fallen out of the garden, dropped a suitcase on her foot, went to visit my parents the first time. We'll just say she partied a little too much. So wherever you're at with Angela, it's going to be an event.
It's a party. The funniest thing about Bill, when I first met him, being an interior designer, you know, is typically for the fashion forward and the little flamboyant side of men. Typically not a straight-laced man would be in the profession. But Bill was. Unfortunately, he could talk with a very good lisp and sound very gay. And I told him he needs to quit this because it was not very amusing and not very becoming of him. I did not want to be dating a straight man that was gay. He's about an 8 or a 9. There's still some things that I kind of hold back once in a while. That, not that he doesn't know or doesn't need to know, but it's still kind of put up a wall a little bit every once in a while. So
I would say a 9. I think we spent a lot more time with my family since they're on the East Coast, so she's been able to dig around and get some more dirt. I think we will probably be in either Italy or France at a vineyard, or a little villa amongst many vineyards. We've gotten into wine collecting and wine drinking, and that's one thing we would like to do is go to Europe. Hopefully that won't be our first time, but I think that'll be a good place for us to spend it.
yeah, definitely. One night we went out drinking when we first met and came in and the house was dark and decided that I was going to play a joke on Bill and hide. And so I hid first on the couch and scared him going up the stairs.
All the lights were out.
All the lights, pitch black. Well, then he went upstairs to the bathroom and I snuck up the stairs and I hid in one of the bedrooms right at the top of the stairs. And I'm in an army crawl. So when he came out of the bathroom and walked down the hallway to go back downstairs, I reached out and I grabbed his ankles.
She got me.